from the Yorkshire Centre for Wellbeing. We are looking at face pressure points and massaging of the face. Of course you can massage any part of your body, but when you massage your face you are directly affecting your head, your brain. And in an Ayurvedic massage they actually begin with quite a thorough head massage. And of course it's something we can easily do for ourselves as well. And the advantage of this is it calms the mind, relaxes the brain, and helps us unwind. In the face we have a number of acupuncture points, and these correspond to meridian lines, meridian channels in the body. Just as you do your feet, you have your feet done in reflexology, we know this affects parts of the body. So in particular we find it very beneficial to do your face, your head. And there are many ways we can do this, including face yoga exercises and face exercises. And over the course of more than 30 years of teaching now, I have devised a program which I believe will be very beneficial, as it doesn't just look at the exercises, the pressure points, but it introduces other aspects which can help. So we will be focusing on aromatherapy and oils and products, and also the use of crystals and the use of pranayama, breathing exercises. And when we have this complete system, we can very much raise our own energy, our vibration. Our skin is our largest organ of the body, and it's really very important to use ideally organic products. So you may have your own products at home, your own face creams, but to do this massage today, you will need something on your face so you don't drag your skin. So the one that I tend to use the most is the Neal's Yard Rose Balm. I particularly like this product because it comes in quite a product which is very firm in the jar, but when you take a small amount onto your hands and you massage it, it becomes a little oily, and therefore it glides very nicely over your skin. So whichever product you're using now, you may like to put it onto your face, just pat it in or rub it in. And if your product has a beautiful aroma in, so maybe using an aromatherapy oil, or maybe you have your own oil and you've added some aromatherapy drops, you could then just take a moment to put that fragrance around your face, around your nose, and really breathe in that aroma. And if you choose something that is calming and nurturing, then of course that is also going to enhance the benefits. So I love this because it's organic, the fragrance of the rose associated with the heart chakra. So already we know that we're doing something nurturing for our body, mind and soul. So that's the first suggestion that can help enhance this practice. We can also, of course, choose an oil or an aromatherapy product that will serve us right there and then. So if you, for instance, have anxiety, you may want to use something like lavender or sandalwood, or something that you know will lift your spirits. And the other benefit is to use crystals. So here I have a clear quartz and an amethyst. And the reason I have chosen these crystals is because they awaken our chakras, in particular higher chakras. We have 7 main chakras running from your root chakra, Muladhara, all the way to your crown chakra. And each of these chakras are energy centers, like a vortices of energy. And we can awaken these by doing our pranayams, our yoga practices, and indeed by these face pressure points. That's something to go into in the chakras in more depth in another video. But amethyst awakens your third eye, which is here, and we'll be pressing on this point, as clear quartz awakens your crown chakra. So that's the reason I've chosen these. And ideally they want to have pointy ends, because then when you press, it's more specific. The other way of using crystals is to wear them. So on my wrist here, I have lapis, blue lapis, lapis lazuli, which is considered a very spiritual crystal, again awakens the third eye, but any blue crystals also help awaken the throat. And round my neck you may see I'm wearing moonstone. So moonstone is the lady's stone associated with the moon, and also in my ears. So we can also use crystals. We can wear them, we can depress with them, the pressure points, or we can have them around our house. I have them around my bed, we have them in the studio, and again, all these will help raise your vibration. Ancient cultures like the Red Indians and the Aborigines have always known that crystals have energy, and they have used them. So these are tips, lifestyle tips, which can help us. So we will begin our practice with some pressure points. And we're going to start here, just on the flap of the ear. This is the start and the finish, the omega and the omega. And then we'll be going up here, just on this point here, and down here. So you may like to start now on this point, finding the pointiest end of your crystal. And there's a particular sequence. We depress fairly firmly on that point for 5 or 6. We circle clockwise 5 or 6 times. And then we go anti-clockwise 5 or 6 times. And again, we can depress. So we come to the top point here, and again, we're going to depress and circle 5 or 6 times clockwise, and then anti-clockwise, and then again depress. And you'll soon get the hang of this. We will do the same sequence on all points but one. Come to the bottom point of the ear, and as you're doing this, you may already find that you start to calm. And we can help ourselves by also coming to our breath. So focusing now on a full deep yogic breath. So I'm just circling now, breathing into your belly, and circle the other way, and then depress. So I'll remind you for the first few pressure points, and then you'll remember, I'm sure, the sequence. Now we come to the eyes. So here we're going to come just here onto the inner part of the eye, but we only press here. We don't circle because it's a very small area, and of course the skin around the eye is very delicate. So we don't want to drag or pull the skin. But now we come here to the point where the 2 eyebrows come to the center of the face, and again depress and circle and the other way, and 5 or 6 depressions. So keep up that sequence. Now come to the middle point of the eyebrow, just above your pupil. So we never go on the inside of the skin around the eye, other than those 2 points at the eye, because this is very thin skin and can easily be damaged, but we go on the eye socket. And so you can feel it on the bone here. And you may find, again, that you've naturally wanted to close your eyes. It doesn't take long till that sense of calmness comes in. And circle the other way. And don't try too hard with your breath. You're aiming for a full deep yogic belly breath, but that will naturally evolve as we practice. And then come here to the bone, just sort of really where the temple is, maybe just in a little bit from the temple, on the outside edge of the eye, circling. And in time, when you know these points, you can lie down and just do this. Maybe you can do it before you get up in the morning. I often do it then. And then it will naturally lead me into meditation. Go the other way. Because your mind is now becoming calmer and more relaxed. Even if you don't notice that benefit initially, with practice this will definitely become your reality. And then come here, just under the pupil, in the center of the bone here. Again, not inside the bone, just on it. And you press fairly firmly, but not too hard. And clearly, if you have your products on your face, your skin will not be dragging. So when we're anxious or stressed, we usually breathe very shallowly from the upper lobes of the lungs, but when we calm, we breathe deeply into your belly. Now we're going to circle all the way around the eye socket, and there are other acupuncture points here around the eyes, but now even if we don't know them all, we will be massaging and depressing and stimulating all those points around the eyes. So we're going to come down the face now, and we're going to start here on the fontanella. So I'm going to use my clear quartz for that, and it's just that soft place, and then come to your hairline. So don't press too hard on the fontanella, the crown chakra, just fairly gently, and you'll feel there's a slight softness if you're on the right point. And then again we have the circle, steady calm breath. Other way, and again that gentle depression. And now we come to the third eye. So here I would use amethyst and also the tip of the nose. So one crystal on the tip of the nose and another on the third eye. And your nose is associated with Muladhara chakra, your root chakra. Circle round. In one direction, and then the other direction. And again, that slight depression. Now we come here to the dip in the chin, and then you can go back to whichever chakra you prefer. So I'm going to go back to the third eye, because when we meditate, we are in particular focusing on Agya chakra. Circle one way, then the other. And as we balance this chakra, this energy center of the body, we find we become more peaceful, more calm. If we're feeling anxious or stressed, again, all this will diminish. We also start to have more wisdom, insight. All these are aspects of the third eye, Agya chakra, as it's called, when it is imbalanced, a calm, steady mind. I'm going to come here now to 2 points on the jaw and depress. And slightly lift your head. So we're going to help ourselves from acquiring double chins. There are lots of face yoga exercises. Again, I'm not going to go into those too much today, other than showing you a couple for around your face, your eyes, circle, because this helps lead us into meditation and calmness. And then depress. And then we have points here, either side of this little dip here in the lip, and we depress just on the top of the lip. And this is a very good point for helping balance hormones. Circle. And calm breath. One way and then the other with the circle. Depress. And now we go around the lips with our crystals. Again, like the eyes, we can affect many of the acupuncture points without even knowing all these different points. It's quite complex work. There are many muscles in your face and many acupuncture points. So unless we're trained in facial reflexology or facial pressure points, this ensures we can get most of them. Now another very good technique is to do like little crisscrosses like this with your crystals, but come all the way around your face now. Again, ensuring that we are accessing and stimulating the acupuncture points. And as we do this, this releases energy through the body and we can come around your face. So the interesting thing about this work, it calms you, but it also energizes you around your lips because, of course, it's bringing balance to the body. And all the way around. Okay, onto this side of your face. And now we're going to come to the forehead. So this is the only time we come down. We come from the center of the forehead down in lines. Just 2 or 3 times, and then we start to go upwards. So coming from the center outwards, drawing parallel lines up the face. And again, right up to the hairline. You can come in again, very calming. And we can do that same action on our face. So not just using crisscross lines, so using just one crystal now, one pointy end, and start to come up your face in tram lines. And you can see I'm holding the skin here so as to prevent dragging, and also slightly lifting the head and stimulating the face on the other side. Now, if you have crystals, just keep going with these parallel lines on your face or your crisscrosses, because I'm going to show something else in a moment that can also be used. So I'll just put those down. And the crystal wand. So I really like the crystal wand because, again, it's rose quartz. It's got some of my rose balm now on. And now I'm going to go upwards like so, and again this enables me to get many of the points. You can even do your neck, so I'll just put some of that rose balm on my neck, and this can help prevent double chins, and to help even further, this is actually a face yoga exercise added in. If you bring your bottom lip over your top and smile upwards like so, and then roll your face, roll your neck, like so, you are also helping prevent jowls. We can, as we age, get a little bit jowly here, so ideally preventing this. And it also has a small end, so the small end is a little bit more specific, and you can go in fairly deeply. So I've learnt some of these facial reflexology points from a qualified facial reflexologist, and I used to be very fortunate and get facial reflexology, and she would always be quite firm here, would be quite strong, and she'd often use a crystal wand or a crystal itself. And then we can also go around the eyes like so. So of course this can all be done with your ordinary crystals, but if you enjoy using crystals, this is very helpful. And it also, of course, helps with lymphatic drainage, and it's a lovely nurturing thing to do for ourselves and to help with puffiness. So if you're a little bit puffy around your eyes, or your eyes are feeling tired, again, extremely helpful and useful. So just a suggestion, of course, you don't have to do any of these things, but you may find them helpful. And then we're going to finish the massage with these 2 points that we started with. So we come on back to what we call the omega point, the start and the finish. And if you haven't as yet closed your eyes, please close your eyes, because the procedure now should be quite ingrained. I hope you understand it. And then you can circle, and really focusing now on a steady, calm, full, deep yogic breath. finishing with a depression. And then for a moment just place your crystals down and take a few moments with your eyes closed to acknowledge how you're feeling. And if this is your first time, don't be worried or concerned if you're not feeling calm as yet, but knowing with practice and as you know the points and we're not worrying about where we need to go next, this will calm your face and your mind and help you come into meditation. So before we have a few moments of meditation, we're going to do one more thing. We're going to look at how we can use breath, pranayama, as we call it in yoga. And pranayama means more than breath, it means vital energy. So when we learn how to use different breathing techniques, we can energize and calm ourselves and relax ourselves. So there are different pranayams for different reasons. Today we're going to look at Ujjayi pranayama. It's also known as the breath leading to success or the psychic breath. And it's a very powerful breath because you can direct your prana into areas of need. And for this, we're going to do a couple of face yoga eye exercises. There are other ones, but we're not going to look at all of those today. Now, if you already know Ujjayi pranayama, for this part of the video, please rest in child pose. And when you rest in child pose, again, you're directly activating Agya chakra. Alternatively, you could lie on your back in Shavasana, and if you have a crystal, just put it here on Agya or on your throat or on your heart, wherever you feel you may benefit. While I just run through how to use Ujjayi pranayama in case you're not familiar. The easiest way of learning it, and this is how I was taught when I was trained by the Chakra Center of Wellbeing in California, run by Deepak Chopra, is to imagine that your hand is a mirror and you have a small mirror here and you want to fog it up. So we're going to open our mouth for that and we're going to go Now you have a corresponding mirror here on your throat and you want to fog that up, so you're going to breathe in again. So the sound is so that is the sound. However, we don't do it with the mouth open, we close the mouth and we breathe in through the nose. So have a go, breathe in. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And lengthen the outer breath. Keep going. Inhale. Inhale. Now keep practicing while I explain. So we slightly restrict the epiglottis, the back of the throat, and the exhale is longer than the inhale. And this is a sounding pranayama. So a good way to think of it is if you think of the Darth Vader breath, that will give you a good indication, but it doesn't even have to be as loud as that, but it is a sounding breath. So if you think about the way the baby will sleep in the cot, a full deep breath, the belly is rising, or another lovely way I like to think of it is the sound the ocean wave makes as it breaks on the beach, the inhale and the exhale, and that will also give you a rhythm. So a fairly calm ocean. So just keep practicing till you are feeling a little bit more confident with it, and in a moment we're going to use that breath to direct prana energy into the face, the brain, the eyes, into the third eye. And this again is very calming. If we're anxious or stressed, you can use Ujjayi breath at any time to help calm the mind. So if you are lying down or in child pose, you may like to sit up and rejoin us. So the exercises we're going to do are to help prevent frown lines and wrinkles. And of course the benefits of this work are also that it will give you nice skin. and help prevent lines and frown lines, and at least reduce them, so you won't need your Botox if you even think of that. Now we're going to imagine that our index finger and our thumb are like a pair of glasses, so we're going to hold the face in this way and hold the eyebrows in place and hold the skin. And then the intention is to open the eyes as wide as you can, as if you want to frown, but not allow that frown to occur because you're working against resistance. At the same time, you're going to direct prana into your face, into your eyes. So we'll just have a go without the breath first. So holding the skin, but not forcing it, just holding it fairly firmly, and see if you can open your eyes as wide as you can. So staring eyes, and aiming not to wrinkle the forehead. Relax and have another go. Relax, relax your face, your jaw. One more. Now we're going to try the Ujjayi. If it's too much, don't worry, just do the face exercise. This can be done quite happily on its own. Take an inhale. Relax, take an inhale. Exhale. And twice more. Breathe in. So you open your eyes as wide as you can, and we'll do it one more time. So do it as long as you can maintain your exhale. Inhale, your Jaya Pranayama. And relax. So you're with your intention, you're directing the prana into your eyes, your brain, and in time this will help you relax. Again, if it's very new to you, you might find you're overstraining, you're creating tension in your neck, your face and your jaw, and we don't want to do any of those things. The intention is to keep everything else very calm and relaxed, but of course it takes practice. So we're going to have another go, and you may find this easier or it may be more difficult, but we're going to use the whole of our palm and put it across our forehead, and we're going to hold the eyebrows in place. You may find this slightly easier. So this exactly the same thing. Open your eyes as wide as you can, like you're staring, but don't let your forehead wrinkle. Have another go, and then see how you get on with your pranayama. Here we go. Take an inhale. Relax, breathe in. And twice more. Inhale. And last one coming up. Inhale. And then finally, bring your hands together and give them a really good rub till your palms feel really, really warm. And we're now going to bring this energy into the eyes. So you're going to palm your eyes. You don't have to touch your face if you'd rather not, but ideally you just palm the eye sockets and then look into that darkness. That dark space in front of your closed eyes is known as Chittakash in yoga. And this is where we learn to relax the unconscious mind and let it unwind. When you're dreaming, this is where you see your dreams. Your Chittakash. And when we do this, we may find in time we start to see colour, shape or form. And this is just as an indication that we're starting to reawaken the third eye. Before puberty, we all had an active third eye, but generally at puberty, this becomes more dormant, but it can be reawakened with the sort of practices we're doing today with your yoga, with your pranayama. So just watch a few more moments and observe without any expectation of any colour, shape or form may or may not manifest. And then you can remove your hands, but just keep watching that dark space. Again, that space we call Chittakash. And sometimes, even if you don't see colour, You may get a slight sense of shape or form. The third eye is represented as an internal eyeball, and we may get a sense of an eyeball. And then for a few moments, we're going to finish the practice with lying on your back, or you can remain sitting if you prefer, and just noticing how this practice may have benefited us and may help us go into meditation. So if you would like to lie down, please do so. Lie down on your back in what we call Shavasana in yoga, head and neck in a straight line, arms away from your body with your palms uppermost and your legs flopping loosely apart. If you need to support your back, you can place a cushion underneath your knees. Otherwise, you can come to cross-sitting if you're not already there, and bring your hands into a mudra. Connect your index finger and your thumb, resting your hands on your knees, either uppermost or down. And allow yourself to relax completely. So you may find that you're already feeling a lot calmer from your practice. So check in now with your breath. The inhale, the belly rises, there's a pause, exhale, navel comes back towards the spine. Again, observe the natural pause before we breathe in again. The gap, as we call it, and drawing the navel back to spine, the full, deep, yogic breath. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, navel draws back to spine. And just follow the breath for the next few moments. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, navel back to spine. Relaxing completely, giving yourself permission to let go. Relax your crown. Relax the face. Let the eyeballs soften into the eye sockets. Relax your jaw. You may like to place your tongue, the tip of your tongue, very lightly behind your two front teeth on the ridge on the roof of your mouth, as this relaxes the jaw and helps us unclench the teeth. If we're inclined to grind our teeth at night, this will prevent that. So the lightest of connection, but your teeth will be a little bit separated. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chest. Relax the upper back. Relax the belly. Breathing calmly and deeply into the belly. Relax the hips. Relax the lower back. Relax the arms. Relax your legs. Relax your feet and your toes. Relax. Relax. Remaining here a few more moments in quiet and peace. If you would like a longer relaxation, you can pause the video now. You could even play some relaxing or calming music. Feel free to stay here as long as you wish. But if you are lying on your back, you may now like to stretch out as you feel the need. When you feel ready, roll to your favorite side. Stay there for a few moments, keeping your eyes still closed. If you're sitting, just remain upright, following your breath in meditation. And when you're ready, sit back up, facing back towards me. And once again, we're going to finish the practice with the palming. So we rub the hands till they feel warm, creating that energy. Really rub firmly so they're very warm, and then bring that energy into your eyes. And this is a yoga eye and face exercise known as palming. If you've got headaches or migraines, you'll find that this will relax. And once again, remove your hands, look into Chittakash without opening your eyes. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes again and just recognize how you feel. Are we calmer? Do we feel more peaceful? Is the breath calmer? So these practices very much calm the mind. They help deal with stress, anxiety, headaches, migraines, and a side effect is that you may find that your skin improves. You'll certainly have a more glowing skin, and you may be able to see when you look in the mirror, your skin will be more pink now, because we've brought all that fresh blood to the face, and the blood is carrying the pranayama. Now, generally at the studio we do a practice like that, and then we go into a yoga nidra, a very deep guided meditation. We're putting those out online at the moment. If you have any questions or you'd like to know more, please feel free to connect with me at the centre, the Yorkshire Centre for Wellbeing, and keep practicing. And you can use this video as often as you like. In time you may just want to close your eyes and lie down. The other thing I do is I lie on my acupressure mat, which has many little pressure points, and if you lie on your head and your back, you're then getting all this pressure point from the back while you're doing your own face, and it's really calming and wonderfully relaxing. So a few ideas, techniques that may help you. Thank you for being with me today. Take care, stay safe. Namaste.